Ellen.
And I'm Eric.
And this is I Love That. And this is a podcast, a video podcast that we're doing for our son Jack. We are just going through a life story kit from Tails.com. We're not being paid by Tails.com. We just think it's a cool idea. We're just going through the cards that asks questions about our lives. So we thought we'd document it for him, and we thought we'd document it for you and maybe give other people the same, encouragement to do that for their kids or grandkids. So, yeah, that is what we're doing on this podcast. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Not that I can think of.
No?
Didn't have anything major this week.
No? Yeah. Nothing super major going on. It's kind of hot.
It's been really hot. It's finally cooling off.
Yeah. Today is like 73. Oh, what's beautiful. Today? What's the date? Today is Sunday.
The 24th.
August 24th. So, Eric just had his birthday.
Yeah.
That was, just a normal, everyday deal. We got some cake.
Yeah.
And ordered some food. So, that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. I can't think of anything. I talked about TikTok stuff and all that good stuff. So, I guess we should get to it.
All right.
All right. What's our question?
Today's, who were your closest friends in high school?
Okay. I feel like we've kind of gone over this.
Yeah. Talked about this.
My closest friends in high school were Lori Ziegler, Anna Primrak, Lisa Noble, and that whole crowd of Anna's brother and friends. They weren't really my friends. I mean, I considered them my friends, but looking back on it, no, they weren't my friends. They were just people that I hung around with because I didn't have anyone else to hang around with. But, oh, sorry. Come on, Belly. This is Bella, dog, in case you guys don't know. She's our old dog. She's a good girl. Yeah, and then when I got kicked out of my house, I moved from Downey to Long Beach, and the people that I hung around with were Wendy King, who is my best friend since kindergarten, David Lopez, Andy, Jennifer Hackert, and Todd. Those are the main people that I hung out with there. And we went to parties and shows, and then sometimes I'd hang around with the other people from Downey. But after they broke into my grandma's house and trashed it when I wasn't home, I never hung around with them again, obviously. But, so yeah, those are my closest friends in high school.
Yeah.
What about you?
Easy. It was Gail Kiesel, Greg Lang, Tom Adams, Daniel Chipman. That was
your gang?
Us. Yeah, I was always with one or more of them running around.
Right.
Going up to Harlan, driving around Avoca, just cruising around, doing nothing.
Doing nothing, because there's nothing to do.
Right. And, And Dave Brahman, he was 4 years older than me, but he lived right down the street and liked motorcycles, and he played guitar, and I played guitar, so I can remember sitting at home on the couch with a book of tablature and music of Led Zeppelin and learning Stairway to Heaven and just going over it and over it and over it until we had it perfect.
Those are the days, huh?
Right?
When we had just all the time in the world.
All the time and ambition.
Yeah, right. You wanted to learn how to play guitar.
Right.
As to opposed to now.
Yeah, I tried it today while you were, what were you doing?
Putting my makeup on, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I played this morning, and yeah, the fingers don't do what you want them to, so I was like, fuck it.
I know.
I'm done.
I know, it's so hard, huh? I hate being old. I hate being an old person.
I
Because I
know.
don't feel like an old person, so I shouldn't. I had a problem today putting my earring in for the first time in my entire life. Because usually, you take it and you stick it in, you put it back on. I was like, I could not get it in the hole. So I'm like, is this an old person thing? Or is it just a me thing? I don't know. Seems like old person. But yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, that was my high school pod.
Your pod, your gang,
My tribe.
your tribe. All right, cool. Well, since that was so short, why don't we do another card?
Okay. Where did you hang out with your friends, and how did you spend your time together?
Oh my.
Where did you hang out with your friends?
Wow. We hung out at, I don't remember exactly which parking lot. It was behind something. Was it behind Winchell's Donuts? But we called it the Mave. And just because, I don't know, it was short for the Marvelous, I guess. But it was a parking lot of some sort. And that's where we just hung out and just, goofed around, skateboards and stuff like that in Downey. That was in Downey. And there was Winchell's there, so we hung out at Winchell's and Bob's Big Boy. But a lot of times we hung out at Anna and at Anna's house. Sometimes at Lisa's house, sometimes at my house. I mean, it was kind of like, that's kind of just, with Lori Ziegler, I mostly hung out at her house, I think. But, and Lori and I hung out at the skating rink too. We were big skating rink people.
Sure.
She did Job's Daughters, and so her DeMolay, the boy part of Job's Daughters, always would get together and go skating. So I would go with her for that. And Wendy and I went to Knott's Berry Farm all the time. And we went to Disneyland too because it was accessible. But yeah, I mean, and then when I started hanging around with Jeff and Mark Kaminsky, I was at their house 24/7 all the time. And then we'd go to shows, like, because Jeff would be playing drums for Channel 3 at that point. So we would go to all the shows. And yeah, hung around at Mike McGrann's house a couple times. We went to Fender's Ballroom a lot for shows. We went to the Olympic Auditorium for shows. We hung out in Hollywood a lot just because, there was always something going on, especially on the weekends. There was a place called the Cavern Club, and it was in an alley. You had to go through an alleyway and then up the stairs, and it was behind something. But they always had really cool bands there, like super hip mod bands and stuff. And Rodney on Rock was there one time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it was very cool. He had his little entourage of people. But yeah, we had a lot of different places that we hung out a lot. We hung out at Andy's house a lot when I was with Wendy and David and those guys. We hung out in his garage all the time because he had a ping pong table. So we'd go out there and smoke weed or drop acid or whatever it might have been at the time. So yeah, there was a lot of different hangouts with a lot of different people. So what about you?
We hung out at Greg's house a lot. his mom worked at the VA. I think it was the old folks home, the VA home.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, she was gone quite a bit. So we would go there and play Atari and watch TV and hang out, listen to music and stuff.
Eat cereal.
Yeah, yeah. We never got into trouble. We were always, because didn't want to fuck up anybody else's house.
Right, of course.
So we were always respectful of the
right.
Especially when his mom wasn't there. We didn't want to cause trouble for him.
Right.
But
that's when you were a good kid.
That was when I was still good.
Yeah. I know.
And then Gail and Tina got a house, and we hung out there a lot because Greg and Gail had graduated. And Tom.
Okay.
So I was the younger one.
Right.
Everyone else was a grade ahead of me.
Okay.
So I got to, we'd go over to Gail's house and hang out and play Atari and listen to music and watch TV. So yeah, it was very. We would cruise. We would come into the mall, to Midlands Mall. Now it's Midlands Business Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was cool. It was a very 70s mall.
Council Bluffs.
Council Bluffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was very 70s mall and really neat. It had like sunken areas, and plants, and everything was wood.
Oh, that's cool.
Orange and green. It was super neat. I loved that mall.
Yeah.
So we would drive in after Gail got his license, because he's almost a year. His is the 14th of August.
Oh.
A year earlier. So we're almost a year apart. Exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
So he got his license, and we would go into the mall and go into. There was a Richmond Gordman's and a Walmart up in North Council Bluffs that we would go to sometimes. But yeah, that was really it. We didn't have a place we went to hang out.
Right. Just Greg's house and the mall.
Other than that, we'd go out to Dairy Queen and sit in the cars and talk.
Oh, sure. Because there's a Dairy Queen there.
Yeah.
In Shelby.
Yeah. So yeah, we never hung out at Chip's.
Not at your house either.
No, not at my house. It was Greg and Gail. Although Mom and Dad liked Greg and Gail.
Right.
And Tom. And Chip. They thought they were all good kids.
Well, your house is so small.
Yeah, it
was so small.
Yeah.
To have a bunch of people over, especially a bunch of teenage boys.
Right. Right. There's no room for that.
No. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So vastly different.
Yeah.
Teenage years. It's crazy.
Yeah, you had all the cool stuff. Bands and...
Yeah. Going to Hollywood and...
Yeah.
I know. I took it for granted when I lived there. But looking back on it now, I'm like, God, what a cool childhood I had.
Yeah.
Just living where I did.
If I'd have been smart, I'd have made them go to the Ranch Bowl. Because we went to the Ranch Bowl to see a couple shows.
Oh, sure.
I saw BTO there.
Oh, wow.
It was really cool. And they played on the
volleyball court?
No, they played on the bowling alleys.
Oh,
they set up the stage above the alleys.
Oh, wow.
So they were about 6 inches off the wood, so they wouldn't hurt it.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Who else did you see there?
We played with, well, no, we didn't. 311 played there when we played there.
Right.
At the Ranch Bowl.
Who else did you see there in high school?
I'm trying to remember. That's the only one I remember at the Ranch Bowl. Everything else was at the Civic, which is now torn down too.
Right.
Which is a bummer. Yeah. All that history.
We're those old people now who say, oh my gosh, the good old days. Back in the good old days.
Back when the mall was there.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was a mall rat too. I didn't say that, but yeah. I mean, that was one of our major things, was going to the mall and just being dropped off, and we'll pick you up at 5 o'clock tonight. And we were just there running around, just
record stores,
creating
toy stores,
havoc, flirting with boys.
Orange Julius, all that stuff.
We had a skate park at that.
Oh, wow.
At Lakewood, there was a skate park.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it was cool, but then they filled it in. But so we would go over there and watch boys skate and stuff like that. Yeah, I was a total mall rat.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, for sure.
So was I.
Yeah. So that's one thing we did in common.
Yeah.
We would really mess with a lot of stuff though. Like we would we would go up and start talking to the mannequins and shaking their hands and stuff and just stupid shit like that, that people were annoyed with.
Mm-hmm.
But
we thought it was funny.
We thought it was hilarious. Yeah. Or we pull their pants down. So dumb. Just childish shit like that. But nothing super harmful.
Yeah.
But stuff enough for us to have to run out of the store.
You've never lived till you've been chased out of the JCPenney's.
Exactly.
By a pissed off 23-year-old manager.
That's exactly right. It's so true. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me too.
All right. Well, we got 2 cards done.
Yep.
Today, so that's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess. I
still think we're under 30 minutes, so that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, please go follow us on all of our socials at ilovethat.jackscrib. And you can email us at ilovethat@jackscrib.com. And please rate, review, subscribe, all that fun stuff that helps us keep going. And thanks for watching. And you can also listen to us on Apple Podcast and iHeartRadio app. So, and Spotify. And so go watch us or listen to us there. So, I guess that's it for us. So, until next time, this has been I Love That. See you later.
Bye.